Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's go. It's a great honor to be here. Mercedes and Matt, thank you very much. Congratulations on everything that you've accomplished with CPAC over the years. And again, it's a great honor. I'm truly humbled to be here. Thank you. I have two words for all of you. I said this before. I don't speak a lot publicly. I like being the behind-the-scenes guy doing my job. I'm not a public speaker. I don't often come out and speak. But when I do, I speak from the heart. I have a lot of passion. I had the option for teleprompters. I said, no, thank you. I just wanted to come and say a few words and say two words. We're back! USA! 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 Let's go. Again, thank you for the support of the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America. He will be here in a couple of hours. He's excited to be here. He's got a great history of coming here. Some of his all-time greatest speeches that have gone on for hours have been right here. He'll go out before the speech is expected to be 40 to 45 minutes, comes out on stage, comes back 2 hours later. Doesn't go off. He goes off the teleprompter. It's let Trump be Trump. Speak clear and transparent to you, the American people. What you see is what you get. He's a great man. He's a great president. And there's so many stories I could tell. It's been a long journey. And speaking of journeys, President Trump oftentimes behind the scenes will say, "You are so lucky I took you on this journey." And Team Trump that is out there will know exactly what I'm saying, whether it's subpoenas, grand jury testimonies, indictments, out on the campaign trail, big victories, out on the golf course, state dinners, championship games, World Series, Super Bowl, on the plane, in the Oval Office, good times and bad times, no matter what the news cycle is out there, he would sit and say, "You are so lucky I took you on this journey." It's been the journey of a lifetime for me. I've been with President Trump for 32 years. I started caddying for him back when I was 15 years old. I caddied, I worked in the bag room. And this real estate mogul came up to Westchester County, New York, to buy a golf course. Pulls up in the limousine. I couldn't believe it. I went to high school. I was probably a sophomore. That Monday in school, you won't believe who I saw, who I met. The New York State real estate mogul and tycoon who redefined the New York City skyline, Donald J. Trump. And here we are 32 years later, and Mr. President, if you're watching, this has been one hell of a journey, the greatest journey of my lifetime. Thank you for having me. And by the way, thank you for joining us and supporting us, everybody out there, all great American patriots. We appreciate each and every one of you. We campaigned in a courthouse this past summer. We were all over the place. Literally, the campaign run out of the courthouse. Not only the courthouse, but we would be running around the country, barnstorming every state rather, seeing all of you out there campaigning. So much fake news out there, all of the leaks, all the defamation, all the BS that went on out there. He went out there, the indictments, everything, the lawfare. He went out there, and as he raised his hand in Butler, Pennsylvania, during that assassination attempt, and raised that fist and said, "Fight, fight, fight." That's exactly what he does behind the scenes every day. He could be out at Mar-a-Lago every day, golfing in Palm Beach, Florida, California, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, but he'd rather choose to be out there and fight for putting America first and making America great again. His behind-the-scenes moments in the assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania, in the hospital, just to show you his mindset. The guy just got shot in the damn head. Somebody attempted to assassinate him. He's in the hospital, and I show him that iconic picture of him raising his fist. He goes, "Hey, Dan, how's it playing?" Sir, the entire world is wondering what's going on right now. How's everybody doing? How's the team doing? And myself and Susie Wiles and Stephen Chung and Walt Nauta were back with him. He cared about everybody else. He cared about his family. We're connecting him with Melania, Ivanka, Don Jr., Eric. He's speaking to them. How's it playing? I showed him that iconic photo. Doug Mills took it from the New York Times, great photographer. He stared at the picture, just stared at it. And he said, how is Doug Mills doing? Is Doug okay? Call Doug and see if he's doing okay. That's his thought process with everything going on. He's just a fighter. He's truly, I call him like America's greatest host, because he's a great man, and everybody in the administration, the cabinet, and the people that spend those moments with him behind the scenes will understand, and they get what I'm saying. He just loves America. He loves people. He's just a happy-go-lucky guy, and the guy works his ass off from 5 in the morning till midnight. The guy barely sleeps, and trust me, I know from the phone calls and the messaging and things that we would put out on social media and platforms. But to be in the hospital with everything shot in the head, and he's worried about everybody else. A few hours later, we went wheels up. I believe we went back to New Jersey that evening. He was on the plane joking with all of us on the plane to make us feel, I mean, we were all, to this moment, to this day, and none of us will ever forget it. He cared about all of us on the plane, trying to make us all feel better and lift us up. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your 47th President of the United States of America. I have hundreds of stories I could share with you. Let's talk about in Pennsylvania, when he got excited to go work at McDonald's, because that's where Kamala claimed to have worked. For 2 weeks, we heard about going to work at McDonald's. He was excited to go do it. And sure enough, you all saw in those viral videos and on the news, he was at McDonald's having a good time with that French fryer and the people driving through. I'll never forget that moment when we pulled in with thousands of people lining the streets. That was the night he also went to the Pittsburgh Steelers game. But the guy couldn't wait to get to McDonald's, and he knew that it was a big moment for us. And it was pretty damn awesome, was it not? McDonald's. Joe Biden, you guys are all garbage. Trump supporters are garbage. Oh, really, Joe? Garbage. We're going to Wisconsin. And the team, Justin Caparelli, give him a lot of credit with regards to being on the plane. We're heading out to Wisconsin, and he comes up and he says, Mr. President, we can have a garbage truck upon arrival on the tarmac. I mean, what a campaign. What a campaign. Oh, sir, and by the way, before we went wheels up, I have an orange vest for you to wear. If you want to wear it, you go wear it off the plane. Give me that vest. Let's put that vest on. He puts the vest on the plane. We're still flying. He's being brief. We're going to land. There's going to be a garbage truck upon our arrival. It's going to say Trump 2024 on it. And sure enough, an hour and a half, 2 hours later, we land the plane. We look out the window, and there's the garbage truck being escorted to the motorcade. And there's the president sitting with his orange vest on, just looking out the window like this. I mean, just total classic and priceless. He gets off the plane, he wears the vest into the garbage truck, right? Great moment. But then he wore it in the motorcade to the rally. Then we get to the rally, he meets Brett Favre, who endorsed him, backstage taking photos and clicks, laughs, good times, he's getting ready. We're feeling good because this election's coming up. Where's the garbage vest? Out onto the stage. I don't know if you heard the stories of why he wore it, but he thought he looked rather trim in it. And so he's sitting, looking in the mirror. I look rather thin in this. I look very trim. I look good. He wears the orange vest out. Hour and a half rally, comes off stage, walks back out. Time to get in the motorcade to go back to the plane, right? You take the vest off, right? He wears the orange vest into the motorcade. He said, I'm not taking this off till we get on the plane. He kept the vest on the entire time. That was a big moment for us when we were all garbage. It was like that deplorable moment. We're all sitting backstage saying, here's the moment. I could go on all day, but I don't have that much time left. We're very grateful for you. There's so many times that the president is just so grateful for the support he sees out there on social media. I mean, we won the election in an electoral landslide, swept all 7 swing states, and we not only have the 45th president and the 47th president of the United States, we got a great president who's going to put all of you first. He's going to fight, 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 and he's going to continue, and his legacy will go down as one of the greatest presidents of all time. And together, everybody in this room, with your support, we're going to make America great again. God bless each and every one of you, and thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.